Seth, what happens tomorrow if we hear from the Fed Chair Jay Powell that we are indeed going to see rates higher for longer, or perhaps that could be the market's reaction to the press conference tomorrow? What happens to Bitcoin?
Well, I mean, it's interesting. I'm starting to hear people ask whether we're going to get a rate increase tomorrow, which I think is very unlikely. So I think anything short of a rate increase is likely to drive some degree of a relief rally, because again, you're looking at inflation showing a stickiness, while at the same time rates are not likely to move up, and again, expectations are starting to factor in at least some degree of a belief that there could be a rate increase tomorrow.
Seth, why does that theory hold up? You saw Bitcoin hit record highs even with rates being as high as they are. Why would there be a correlation at this point for interest rates in crypto?
So over the long run, we've seen a very strong inverse correlation between Bitcoin and broader crypto and real yields. So if we think we're in an environment where the Fed is going to have to raise rates in order to bring down inflation, we would expect that to be a headwind for Bitcoin's price. But what we're seeing is a little bit of the opposite, which is inflation is starting to reaccelerate a bit. But we're hearing the Fed say they're not likely to raise rates. What we're hearing is we might have to keep rates at this high level for a little bit longer, which in fact actually brings down your real yield. So we haven't seen a breakdown in that inverse relationship between real yields and crypto prices. And Bitcoin is actually holding up very nicely here, above 60,000. With inflation starting to show a little stickiness, and with the Fed talking about the potential for higher for longer.